I just want to recap some of the big takeaways that have come in from the Chief Minister already. Almost $100 billion in terms of financing is what the Maharashtra government is hoping to do to aid infrastructure development. You've given us a timeline of the new port, operational hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years, along with the airport that's going to be coming up there. Third, Mumbai, which of course is your plan as far as creating the new engine of growth as far as the state of Maharashtra is concerned. What's the status check on that? How soon can we expect that to be a reality?
Yeah, of course, I think that's soon going to be a reality. You see, due to, our infrastructure deficit between 2000 and 2014, we lost a lot of IT revolution to cities like Bangalore, cities like Hyderabad, because, Mumbai being an island city, there is huge land constraint and the rentals went shoot up. They went up so high that it was unaffordable for tech companies to locate themselves in Mumbai. But now with our infrastructure push, actually we have connected the new Mumbai to Mumbai with Atal Setu, 22 kilometers sea bridge, and the entire hinterland which we have connected. Now we are creating a third Mumbai between, this Atal Setu, JNPT port and the new airport. And this will be 3 times bigger than the existing Mumbai. And it will be a sort of thematic city where we are actually building an edu city. In the edu city, we will be having 10 foreign universities located themselves, out of which 5 are in active dialogue with us. Actually, 5 have already applied. Since we have a non-disclosure agreement, I cannot disclose the names, but they've already...
Are they US-based, Europe-based?
Yes, US-based, Europe-based, yes, absolutely. I would say that these 5 universities are actually amongst first 100 universities of world. So we are creating an edu city, we are creating a health city, we are creating an innovation city. Now this innovation city is a concept where we want to bring entire innovation ecosystem at one place. It's actually 300-acre city where entire innovation will be hosted. And Mr. N. Chandrasekharan of Tata Sons, he has actually volunteered to create a framework around this city. And now we are actually actively talking to many stakeholders. And the moment I announced it, who's who from global community has contacted me, and they have shown interest that they want to locate themselves in this city. So we are creating innovation city there. You see, new Mumbai and this third Mumbai is already the data center capital of India, because around 60% of our data center capacity is created in this new Mumbai. So I think that it will be a very exciting city where you'll see a lot of technology. And of course, the biggest benefit to this city is that, the rentals or the cost of, property is at least, 50% less than Mumbai. So it is affordable city. We lost all this IT revolution because of the rentals. Now, the entire real estate which is getting created there is affordable. And also we are creating a huge, ecosystem for GCCs at this third city. And having said that, we are not stopping at the third Mumbai. Now we will be building fourth Mumbai around Vadhavan, because, Vadhavan is one area where we are creating port, we are creating airport. The bullet train also stops at Vadhavan, and our coastal road, which now, Bandra Versova we are creating, Versova to Bhayandar we are creating, Bhayandar to Uttan we are creating, from Uttan to Virar. So this entire western coast will be joined by the coastal road. So see the ecosystem which we are creating, that at one point there is a port, there is an airport, there is a bullet train station, and there is a road which is connected. And all this, the bullet train and this road, will bring you to Mumbai. Bullet train will bring you to BKC in 20-25 minutes, and this road will bring you to Mumbai in 40-45 minutes.
The question is, when will it bring us to BKC in 45 minutes?
See, that is also not very far, because, you see, unfortunately, sometimes politics is very cruel, and between 2020 and 2022, when there was some other government in Maharashtra, they actually literally scrapped the bullet train. But once we took over again, we started it afresh, and today I can tell you that every bit of work of bullet train is being taken up, and it's happening at a great pace. So let's say that by 2028, we'll be able to travel in the bullet train.
By 2028?
Yes, yes.
Is that a commitment and a guarantee?
Yeah. You see, from the Gujarat side, they are ahead of us because there was a single government in Gujarat. There was, double engine government. So it never stopped. So Gujarat, they are quite ahead of us. We are lagging behind, but I think now we have actually taken the pace and we'll be able to do it by 2028.
By 2028, we should see the bullet train being operationalized. That's a commitment here coming in from the Maharashtra Chief Minister, and that's going to be a big headline as well, Mr. Fadnavis. But you talked about losing out on the IT revolution because the land was not affordable, rentals were not affordable. Let me ask you this in the context of what we're seeing happen as far as other states are concerned. Your colleagues in the state of Andhra Pradesh are virtually giving away land for free. 99 paise, is what the deal has been done with TCS. Are you worried about things like that? Do you see those things as an opportunity?
No, I'm not worried because Andhra Pradesh can have anything, but they cannot have Mumbai and Pune. You see, ultimately you need to have Mumbai. Mumbai is Mumbai. You cannot compete with Mumbai.
You can't compete with Mumbai. But, in order for all of this to be a reality, I think sustainability is also going to have to be key to the aspirations of growing the city, whether it's into 3 or 4 new cities as well. So from that perspective, Mr. Fadnavis, what will the state government be prioritizing to ensure that growth is sustainable?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right because, when we grow, the biggest concern is energy because, one of the indicators of growth is how much energy do you consume. And today we are somewhere around, the installed capacity in Maharashtra is somewhere around 46 gigawatt. And by 2030, it will be around 82 gigawatt. So almost double. We have already started working on that. But I must tell you that in this capacity addition, the addition will be mostly the green energy. See, today our entire energy mix in Maharashtra is just 21% renewable, and rest all is from fossils. But by 2030, our 52% energy will come from renewables. So there's a huge push on renewable. By next year, by the end of 2026, by December 2026, our entire agriculture demand, which is around 16 gigawatt, will come from solar. We have already started, it is India's biggest distributed solar scheme, which we have started, Mukhyamantri Saur Krishi Vahini, where around 3,000 feeders are being solarized, and already we have finished around 4,000 megawatt, and by end of 2026, it will be 16,000 megawatt. So we are giving huge push to solar, to wind, to also PSP, because of the Western Ghat, we have a huge opportunity into pump storage. So we are doing pump storage. We are doing now. We are working around green hydrogen. So I think on sustainability, especially when you look at power, we are doing a good work. And along with that, the second biggest polluter is public transport. So now we are actually transforming entire our public transport into green. We are using CNG, we are using EV. The biggest order of EV to all the EV manufacturers has gone from the state of Maharashtra. Actually, right now we have a huge requirement, but the manufacturers are not able to provide our requirement. So we are actually totally transiting our entire public transport. And again, because of the EV revolution which is happening in our country, I think that by 2030, even the private cars and the two-wheelers will be mostly EV, because now a lot of push is being given to EV, and the costs are also coming down. So I think on sustainability, it is our focal area, and we are doing it.
Well, you're talking about the EV revolution, Mr. Fadnavis. So let me ask you, is Maharashtra going to be part of Elon Musk's plan for India?
That only Elon Musk can tell, but I hope we should be, and we'll always try, we'll always compete, we'll always be, at forefront to welcome them.
But, you talked about supply chain diversification, you talked about the manufacturing opportunities that also present themselves today. In light of that, electronic manufacturing, for instance, big potential area for India. We've already seen exports go up exponentially in the last 2 years. What role do you believe Maharashtra could potentially play in new areas like this, linking it back to the IMEC as well?
Yeah. You see, of course, if you look at the investments which have come into Maharashtra, whether it is Toyota, whether it is JSW, whether it is Ather, all the Mahindra, all those are into EV have actually come to Maharashtra. In fact, Maharashtra has become the EV capital, and basically with EV ecosystem and with our port capacity which we are creating, and with the entire seamless logistics plan which we have created, I think IMEC will be a game changer for us, for our EV plans, for our to become. Today we aspire to become the EV champions of India. But tomorrow we can aspire to become EV champions of this entire region, and that's what we are aiming at.
So what would you prioritize as far as the next steps are concerned? Many of the game-changing opportunities that you just spoke of, but in order of priority, what would the top 3 be?
No, I think as I've already told you that the priority will be, of course, advanced manufacturing is priority, EV is our priority, agri-tech is our priority. So I think there's a huge business opportunity which I can see because of this connected world, because of this connectivity, and all of us know that India once was very prosperous because of this route. This is an old route. It's not something which is reinvented. It's an old route. So I think that I am looking at the same prosperity. It's not just for India, but for all the participating countries. But India can be at the forefront. So in that endeavor, we want to be part of it. We want to lead it in India.
Well, Mr. Fadnavis, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us here this morning.
Thank you so much.
Outlining for us the plans that you have for Maharashtra as being at the forefront of taking the IMEC future forward, and how you intend to be future ready for when IMEC is a reality. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, thank you very much for joining us here this morning.